Hi, it's Steph from Papery Factory, and I am here with a super fun mini haul kind of planner review, and this is the new line of mini happy planners that are released from me and my big ideas. And these are all horizontal layouts and they're all undated, so this would be perfect if you are new to the planner community and you want to try out planning. I know the minis are really affordable. These sizes are really cute. They are compared to an Erin Condren. Let me zoom you guys out. Okay, an Erin Condren is 7.5 by 9, and so as you can see, the mini is quite small compared to it. It is perfect for on the go, perfect for you to stick in your purse and just run out the door. And all of the planners that are released by Mombi are different, and the covers kind of give you a little hint as to what the inside will look like. But I wanted to show you guys what the insides look like because they are so different, and it's kind of hit or miss depending on your store, whichever Michael's is closest to you, what they have in stock. And I'm not sure if this was everything that they have of the mini. I just picked up what was by my local Michael's, which is in Houston, Texas. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into the haul or planner review. And this one is a Hooray for Today cover. This is what the front looks like. It's really cute and has a doodled cover. If you watched the regular Happy Planner review, which I'll have linked down below, y'all probably saw me ooh and ah over this one, and I absolutely loved it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the mini version as well. When you open it up, your inside dashboard cover, whatever, looks like this. And then you have a page of foiled stickers, which is really cute. The months are very scripty and pretty. And then you have vertical months so that you can put on your tabs. And you have a couple of extra foiled hearts and stars and asterisks. And then moving on to the first dashboard, you get this page and it says hey, which is in this silver foiling, which is really pretty. And then you have these little confetti polka dots all around, which is really cute. I love it that they incorporate foiling so much. Planner girls and alike love foiling. So here is the year on 2 pages. You have 2017, 2018 with this little kind of wreath deco around, which is really cute. And here's your first month. I am assuming that they want you to start with January because it is this kind of wintry snowflake type pattern, and it says this month, celebrate currently, remember these dates and monthly goals. This is a great kind of generic dashboard since it is undated. And then here is the first month, and of course if you don't want to start in January, the best thing about the Happy Planners is you can just remove whatever you want to move and rearrange. It's really great to personalize and kind of make it your own. So here's the first month on 2 pages. It is Sunday through Saturday, and you will date it yourself. And it says notes, and it has a little snowflake detail in the corner. And then you go into the actual week on 2 pages. So you have Monday through Sunday, and then you have a notes and thankful for section, and it leaves the dates blank so you can fill it in yourself. And then the rest of the month looks exactly the same. The bottom of this page says, there is no time to be bored in a world as beautiful as this. So that was that first month. And then you have this dashboard that has the doodled palm fronds. And then you see the little detail carried out through the month. And then you have this tab which says enjoy the little things, and it has a watering can and succulents, and a little coffee cup and rain boots, and it's really pretty and bright and light and very springy. And then this one is the Spring Essentials dashboard, and this is all watercolored and it's really cute. It has iced tea, all the flowers, strawberries, bicycles, tulips, and I love this right here. This would be such a cute little dashboard. Excuse my phone. And then moving on to the next dashboard, this says spring, and it has all of your kind of spring essentials. A little denim shirt, I don't know how to pronounce chambray, I don't know, fancy denim shirt, a little t-shirt and some jeans and some sandals and sunglasses, and this really pretty like teal with watercolor strokes throughout. And this is what this month looks like, and the color scheme kind of just carries throughout. And here is this dashboard, and it says this month, and it has all of these really adorable picnic season items, and I absolutely love the little grass that's on top and bottom, and I especially love the little ants going across and the little watermelon. Super cute. Here is a little detail of the watermelon again. And this is what the week on 2 pages looks like. It has the red color embellishment. And then this is this dashboard with the different watercolored brush strokes going horizontally across. And it has this really pretty corally orangey peachy color with this really bright blue. And over here you just have the little detail of the watercolor strokes. I really love the font that they chose on this particular planner. As you can see, it's really scripty, and it looks really like hand lettered. And here is this one. It's super cute. It has these little bathing suits and bikinis and sandals and oversized hats and beach towels. And then my favorite, y'all, I love this dashboard. This says, but I think I love fall most of all, and it literally has like all of my favorite things about fall: the clothes, the boots, and the delicious warm drinks, the little s'mores. And then here is what this color carries through. It is this kind of deep yellow, like a golden yellow. And then here is this one. It has gold foiling. It says early sunsets, warm tea, messy hair, big sweaters. And it has all of these cute little pumpkins and pies. And I want these boots in a basket or bushel of apples. So cute. I really love the wood grain in the back. And then you have this dashboard, which is really pretty. It has all of these different leaves, and they are all embellished and outlined with the gold foiling. And then the last dashboard you have is Winter Essentials, and it has holiday decorations, mittens, snow sledding, hot cocoa, pretty lights, and warm desserts. And this also has silver foiling as well. So pretty, and it has this teal throughout the month. So this one was very similar to the larger size of the same cover. Moving on to this one. This one is really pretty. Let me go ahead and take off the plastic. Whenever it is in your stores, it'll probably be hanging, and it has this protective plastic covering to keep everything closed and tight and intact. And the cover says "Plan a Happy Life," and it has this really, let me zoom you guys out just a little bit. And it has a really pretty picture of a flower, and it has these horizontal black stripes that coordinates with the black mini rings. And then the back is the horizontal black and white stripes. And when you open it up, you have this side of the cover, which is black dots with a white background. And then you get this page, which is all of these really pretty months again, except this one is in gold foil. And your first dashboard looks like this. It says this mini happy planner belongs to, and it has this really soft pastel blue background, and then you have the pictures of the flowers. And when you open it up, ooh, I love this. This is so pretty. You have 2017 and 2018, and all along the top is a close-up of like a bouquet of flowers, which is really beautiful. And I really love the font that they chose. It's very kind of like bubbly, but easy to read. And when you move on to the first dashboard, I love this. Oh my gosh, I did not see this in the large size at my Michaels, so this is all new to me because the minis are the last ones for me to go through. And so this is gorgeous. This says life is lovely, and it has a wreath of flowers going around the quote. And then this dashboard, which is to die for, has this picture of the flowers again that is similar to the ones from the Year at a Glance. And it says notes, birthdays, top 3 this month, remember important dates. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty. If these tabs weren't black, I would love it even more. If these were like a softer color or a gold foiling, oh my gosh, that would be life. But again, the stickers have gold foiling, so I bet that's gonna look really pretty when you put it together. And then you have your month on 2 pages, Sunday through Saturday. This is notes. And then you have your little graphic detail. And oh my gosh, I really like this. I don't have a mini planner, but I think I might have to start using one because this is just so pretty. You have a black basic kind of layout with Monday through Sunday, notes, and thankful for, with a horizontal black washi down the middle. I just love how like basic and I don't know, I just love it so much. This says never get lost in the crowd. And then the second dashboard you have is this really pretty, it has like, are these oranges? And like, I don't know, is this what flower this is, but it's really pretty. And then on this side you have this really pretty marigold color with the flower detail on top, very similar to the month before. And then you have this detail in the back. And then again, it's just black all the way through. This says surround yourself with beauty. And here is the third dashboard. This is really beautiful. This is a like carnation pink, and you have all of the flower details on top. I wish I knew like the names of flowers. Like, is this a peony? I don't know. And then you have your month on 2 pages, notes in the corner, and then this is what your week looks like. And you have this one, which I love this so much. I'm obsessed. This is a kind of mauve-y purple with the flowers, and then it says, I must have flowers always and always. A quote from Claude Monet. Did I say his name right? And then you have your month, and then your weeks, and it says realize how blessed you are. Ooh, this one says you are pretty, and it has this really pretty soft like robin egg blue, and again the flowers and the notes and important dates. I really love this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, so pretty. And then you have this one, and the flowers are in the shape of a heart, which is really sweet. And moving on, I'm just gonna flip through to the dashboards. This one says beauty. I love this so much. I mean, even just for like a pen only planner maybe, I don't know. I think my planner addiction is just too much and I need to just reel it all back in. But whenever you see these planners, I mean, how can you not be obsessed with just, look at this, so pretty. This one says stay wild and free, and you have this really pretty yellow, and on this side it's like a strawberry red. It's like more berry toned than like a stark red. It's so pretty. And then you have this month, ooh, I love this. It's black with gold foiling, and it says be brave, and it has this one stalk, and I think that's so beautiful. And again, this carnation pink again, it looks so pretty side to side with the black. And then, oh my gosh, so pretty. It says fill your heart with love and flowers, and the flowers go all the way across, and then it has that really deep mauvey purple. Love it. And then you have this one. This one's really pretty too because it's kind of just plain, but that makes this side pop more, and you could definitely personalize this side. And this says dream big. And then the last one says there are always flowers for those who want to see them, and that is so pretty. And then you have the flowers all the way around it, and this side is kind of a peachy color. So this was the mini planner with this cover. I am sure that they have this in the regular size planner, but they just didn't have one at my Michael's, so I'm gonna have to try to hunt that one down and see if I can. Moving on to this one. This one says be brave, be bold, brave, and brilliant. And this one has kind of these silver, like brushed metallic discs. And again, it comes with the plastic covering to protect it. I am loving these undated planners, so pretty. This is what it looks like whenever you open it up. And you have your page of stickers. Again, this one is silver and perfect for you to use in your undated inserts. And this one says hello, this mini happy planner belongs to, and it has this really mint chevron pattern in the back. I don't know if you can see that. And then whenever you open it up, this is what the year at a glance looks like for 2017-2018, and it's really pretty. It has that chevron in the back on the top by the year. And then moving on to the first dashboard. Ooh, this is pretty. It has this kind of craft paper look behind it, and it says bloom where you're planted, and it has this kind of drawn flower print in the back. Ooh, I really like the print on this one. The font is really pretty, and then it says coming this month, and then that chevron print is on Sunday and Saturday to mark the weekend. And then you have your month on 2 pages, Monday through Sunday, and I really like what they did here for the weekend. You have the normal Monday through Friday is just lined, and then Saturday through Sunday is this kind of dotted background for you to just kind of jot things down. So that's a fun little detail. And then you have this dashboard, which again looks like calligraphy with like ink dots, and it has words like stay curious all throughout, and it's really pretty. This kind of reminds me of Heidi Swapp a little bit. Like reminds me of her aesthetic. And then you have this dashboard that says don't stress, do your best, forget the rest. And then, let's see, are any of the weeks? Okay, so then this is the little kind of detailed at the bottom. This says the same thing as the cover, be bold, brave, and brilliant. And then this says attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, mirror what you respect, become what you admire. And then here we have the next dashboard, and it is a huge ampersand, and it says I can, I will, so very uplifting. And the ampersand is outlined in a silver foil, which is really pretty. And then moving on to the next one, it says the quieter you become, the more you can hear. I love this. I really love this print. It's very pretty. It's very kind of feminine, but bold. And then you have this dashboard, which is very graphic, and it says, I can choose to let it define me, confine me, refine me, or outshine me, or I can choose to move on and leave it behind me. And it has this diamond patterned that you kind of see throughout the entire planner. It was in the very first dashboard as well. So I love how cohesive their design is. And then this says kindness changes everything. And then here is a floral kind of pattern on top of a craft background paper. Craft paper is kind of just this like brown paper that looks like, it's sort of like similar to like a grocery bag. I really like it. It says, this one says happiness is an inside job, and it has these polka dots on top of a grayish background. And this one says no rain, no flowers, and it has the silver foiling as well. I love their design. It's so pretty and everything just goes well together. And then you have this one, which is a white background with this craft paper polka dots. And then the very last one is this one, and it says life is so good. And that was super cute. I love how cohesive this design was. And this one is the Be Bold, Brave, and Brilliant planner. All right, we have 2 more to go, and then we have some accessories. So this one is the Positive Mind, Positive Vibes, Positive Life, and it has gold rings. If you watched the Big Happy Planner, not the regular size planner review, oops, I just broke that, then you will have seen this one. It's really fun. I really like this one. It kind of reminds me of like California because it's super bright and happy, and the colors are very vibrant. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like. You again have your page of stickers. This one comes with the gold foiling. And this is your dashboard, and it says hello with the kind of brush strokes in watercolor. And then your first page looks like this for 2017, 2018 year at a glance. And then your first dashboard is this one that says C'est la vie, and it's super pretty and vibrant. The colors are these like orangey, pinky reds, and it says currently, this month's goals, birthdays, important stuff. And then your month at a glance, and it just says notes right here. And then this is what the week at a glance looks like. So down the middle you have this kind of diagonal print that is going inward, and it has the really bright fun colors. Again, Monday through Sunday. And then your notes and thankful section, and this is a kind of pink color. And this says this is the best is yet to come. And all of them have different boxes. This is the next page. It says now is the new later. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the week at a glance. It has this teal color with green. Moving on to the next one. This one has a bunch of text in white, and then you have a kind of line of orange with pink down the middle. And then your month at a glance, and then your week at a glance, and it has that orangey red down the middle. And then you have your quote box that says be bold, brave, and brilliant. Your next dashboard says it's a perfect day to start, and it has this really pretty robin eggs blue. Am I saying that right? I keep saying it and I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay, and this says stop wishing, start doing. This one says, when nothing is sure, everything is possible. And then this one, I love this one. This one says Live Loud. This looks like a watermelon to me. Again, my associations with colors. And then the inside washi looks like this with the coral on the side. And then you have this one, which is Your Heart Knows the Way, and it is really a bright pink with gold foiling. And I love that they have this kind of like pop of yellow as the dashboard. The tab. And then the yellow is actually what carries through. This reminds me of Pink Lemonade. I know my associations. This one says Wild and Free. Here you have this month, and it has a strip of that teal with watercolored circles. And those circles carry on into the week at a glance. And your little boxes are this teal color. This quote box says, a year from now, you'll wish you would have started today. Here is the same as the cover, positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. And the month at a glance looks like this. And you have your week at a glance, again with the washi going down the middle. The next looks like this. This one's probably my favorite. It says Bring on the Sunshine, and it is a really pretty watercolor yellow with the gold foiling. And let's look at the week at a glance. It has the bright yellow both down the middle and in the little washi boxes or deco boxes, whatever you want to call that. And then this one has a really pretty page of fonts or text, and they're all really scripty and hand lettered. And then here is what the month or the week at a glance looks like. It has that teal color with the green. And then this page has every path you cross can change the direction of your life. And it has that kind of watermelon color that that's pretty much throughout the planner with the pink and the red. And I'm sorry if I'm starting to not make sense. I am so sleepy, but I wanted to get this up for you guys because the mini happy planners are, I think, really popular and hard to find. And yes, so this last one is this page of like cross hatches. And then your last note pages has these little splashes of watercolor spots. Can you see that? There we go. So that was this one. And the last planner that we have is this really pretty floral background. And this one has translucent green or teal, greenish blue. Are these just blue? Rings that look like this. There we go. And then the cover looks like this, and it's really pretty. It has some speckles of gold. And when you open it up, ooh, this is pretty. You have a kind of wood grain, wood plank picture. And again, you have your months that you can put in your inserts, and these are gold foiled. And this is your first dashboard, which I love already. It looks like a book print or like a newspaper in the background, and then painted on top are these watercolor flowers. I can already tell that as a girl from Texas who has a bit of, appreciation for the rustic type look, this is going to be a cute planner. So here is the year at a glance with 2017-2018, again with the wood planks on top and the flowers painted. Ooh, here's the first dashboard, and it says hello, and it has birthdays, important dates, top 3 this month, and you have all the watercolored flowers, and it's so pretty. The background goes from like a pink, a peach, and like a deeper red. Would that be red? I don't know. And then the same ombre effect going down the middle for the month at a glance with a little cute flower in the corner. This looks like a sunset to me. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then you have the week at a glance, And here is the second dashboard, and it says hello again with all the different pretty flowers. It's so pretty. It looks like different versions of sunsets to me. Like, this color scheme is not the same as this, but yet it still looks like a color, like a sunset to me. Let me see. Here is this notes page. And then the week at a glance has this really pretty green. Ooh, this is really pretty. I love all the colors that they chose. This says your vibe attracts your tribe, and it has kind of another ombre watercolor effect. So pretty. I love that it carries throughout the week. It's so thoughtful. And here it says get a little better every day, and I really like this dashboard. And then you have that pattern following through the week and the month pages. And then you have this, which says happy mind, happy life, and I really like the craft paper. Again, this kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, a card that you would find at Paper Source, or like this reminds me of Rifle Paper Co. Their paper products are really pretty. And then you have like a peachy sunset. This says go the extra mile, it's never crowded. I love this. I just love the font in the background. It looks like a newspaper. So pretty. And then this has the newspaper print down the middle. Ooh, I like this. This is like different greens and teals, and on top is like an overlay of gold, little like floor or leaves. And then you have like a seafoam green type ombre effect with the little flower on the corner. That's so pretty. And then your next month looks like this, and it has a white background with a black border, and then you have a horizontal black and white. And then this says life is tough, but so are you, and I like the little pink to match this side. Very cute. Ooh, this one says success is not for the lazy, and I really love the L in this. So pretty. And this side is kind of a peachy color, and you have this peach, kind of orange and teal sunset. And then this you have a kind of light pink, and then you have the text with black polka dots that also carries out through the week. And then this says every moment matters, and it's black and white, and I'm pretty sure this is from last year. They probably had a cover that looks similar to this, except I think it was like Seize the Day or something like that. So that was it. These were all the different planners. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the accessories you can get with the different happy planners. I'm going to first start off with a 3 different decorative covers. I'm not sure if these are new or if they're old, but let's take a look. I just grabbed whatever was at my local Michael's. And here is the first dashboard or cover, and it has some gold foiling with some watercolor roses, and the inside looks like this. So that's really cute. And then you have This Is Your Year, and it has gold stripes down the middle with a magenta inside. And then this one says do all things with kindness. And inside it says happy all the way through. So that's really pretty. And they have a couple of different things that you can get. I'm not going to open all of these up because it's just a bit redundant. They do a really good job with packaging, so you don't have to open it up. So this is what you get in here, and it's basically sheets and protectors that you can insert pictures. So as you can see, you have this layout which you can put 4 smaller pictures or journaling cards, and then a larger one at the bottom. And then you also have, I might as well just take this one out because it's kind of, it might be kind of hard to explain. So Okay, so here is what it looks like, and of course it's like clear, so you're not going to be able to like really see it, but it has a opening at the top, and you can put something inside of it, like a pocket. And then let me just grab, so these are some hand lettered names of my daughters that I got at a meetup. So if you wanted to just kind of add a little something extra, it has a top loading pocket just like that, and you can put it inside, and it's super sweet and adorable. You can add journaling cards, you can add pictures, and so they're just pockets for you to kind of personalize your planner. Then they also have different inserts in case you don't like the horizontal layout. They have this one, and it has, again, I guess I should just show you. Let's just open it up, you guys. Okay, so here is what the inserts look like. It says plan a happy life, and it says date, today's focus. And the last one was this right here, which is green with stripes going across. So the last thing that we have, actually second to last, we have some pockets that you can insert. So if you want to keep receipts or pictures or little notes or whatever you have it, you can put these inserts, and they are little pockets, so that's really handy. They're really sturdy and well made. This one has foiling, and then you have this one, which is these fun circles. And then this one, which also has gold foiling. This one that says very important stuff. And then this one that says messy bun and getting stuff done. So that's really cute, and it's double-sided. The last two things that they have are these mini notepads, I guess. They're really tiny, so they could totally fit in the mini planners. If you take these off, you could probably stick a couple on so you can have some on the go. And this one has 3 flags, 2 larger notepads, a heart, and then this flag-shaped one that says note. And this one is a brighter one that says to do. It has one with foiling with a little asterisk, 1 through 5. This one says hey, this one says blah, 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 reminder, and an exclamation point. So, thank you for joining me through this very long, chatty, extensive haul or planner review of the minis. I think they are super cute. Comment down below which one is your favorite. I think out of all of them that this one is definitely my favorite. This one was just so pretty, and I have to find out if they made this one in the regular size, because I don't know, I might just have to add it to my collection. This one would actually be perfect because it is undated. I mean, I don't know, you guys, I don't know. But thanks again for watching. Subscribe down below if you are interested in learning about all the new planners that come out. I love all things planner related. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.